Hey, what is up guys, and today I'm going to be showing you a couple accessories for the FrSky X-Lite which you can get for a pretty good price. So let's get started. So this is obviously the FrSky X-Lite, and I've previously done a mod for it to take basically lipos up to 5S and whatever size you want. However, a lot of people really complained about that and they wanted a different mod to have this be rechargeable via this USB, which we will do in an upcoming video. Now, before we get that started with, some of the things that I think are really nice to have for this FrSky X-Lite, and some of the things that are still on the way to me, which I really cannot wait till it gets here, is they have created a little attachment for the FrSky, which I'll leave a picture up below, to take the big modules, the big fat modules, not these little tiny ones that are being sometimes underpowered because just the overall system here cannot, provide, well, the battery power cannot provide all that power to get that range, or to put a full-blown R9M module or a full-blown TBS Crossfire module. So that's why they've created this little adapter, and it's currently on the way. However, if you're going to be using that adapter, then you're going to have to go back and check out my battery mod, because these little ones will not handle such a thing. So take that into consideration. I know I got a lot of shit for that video, but this is the day where that actually makes a lot of sense. So let's put that to the side. So I've been waiting for batteries. I picked some up from Banggood. These are lithium ion batteries. They're rated around 2,210 milliamps. They're actually around 1,850 milliamps. So close to 2,000 milliamps here. I did do a couple discharge tests on them, and they seem to be pretty good. And I'm about to go do this long range testing. So this is why I'm making this video. Now, also a couple little nice products that are really nice to have, especially if you're transitioning from a different type of platform, such as FlySky, Spectrum, or whatever, or you have a lot of toys, are these little modules. Now, both of these are exactly the same, just the internal hardware is slightly different. Now, these are multi-protocol modules, which allow you to bind to FlySky, Spectrum, even FrSky, European version, US version, so many other things, even the toys, which are really nice. However, what I found out to be the best here, not in range, I still haven't tested the range on these, which is why I'm preparing everything now, is the iRange X seems to be slightly better just because of the internal components, and the shielding really is a must-have, especially when you're running 4 different RF modules inside, because that's what they call them, the 4-in-1 modules. This one has the same thing, but what they've done is they've built it into the same PCB, those 4 RF modules, without the shielding. Even though they had the shielding copper plate all over, perfect and everything, for some reason they half-assed it. I don't know why, and it's a little bit more expensive. This one's cheaper, and it's basically exactly the same. So both of these are exactly the same. I'll have a link to these down below. I did do a teardown on them, and you can check it out in my videos. Alright, so let's put these to the side. There's also the R9M module, which is also coming, which I will also be doing long-range testing on. However, it is underpowered, or it's not underpowered, it's less powerful than its bigger brother. So take that into consideration. Let's put these to the side here. Now, this is really nice to have. This thing here will go on the back of your module bay and allow you to connect a lanyard if you're that type of person. So that's why I went ahead and picked it up. Now, the first time you fit it, you're going to have to pressure it in. Once it gets the plastic just right, it's really good. It's not 3D printed. The color is slightly different, but it's really nice to have that you can just hang it from here while you're if you have to let go, it'll just hang itself like that, which is really nice. So I picked one of these. Actually, I picked 2 of these up. Just in case if I break one, and also I wanted one to take measurements so I can do some kind of mod for it, but the mod already came out, which is the one I showed you in the video. It was a design piece to take the full-blown modules, which is really nice, and I can't wait to actually get my hands on that. Also, this is from Real ACC. I didn't know how good it was going to fit, but it actually fits like a glove, but it's a pain to put on, so I'm not going to do it in this video because it's just going to be a 30-minute video on putting it on. I'm over exaggerating here. It'll take around 2 minutes to place it on. But overall, I really haven't tested this FrSky X-Lite that much, and this is the reason why I'm preparing it right now, because I wanted to check its range. I wanted to do some long range testing basically with the XSR and the X4R and all these types of things. So this might be one of the first ones that I actually do some range testing on. It's a really nice compact little transmitter here, and if you had to choose between the black and the red, I honestly would say to go for the red, because the red just has this really nice color here, but that's just it's a personal opinion. Overall, it's a really nice transmitter, and again, I haven't used it much. I've played some simulators on it. It feels really good, but it's all about the range testing and the real world testing for me. I am a thumber, so obviously this is a thumber controller here. And again, the range is going to be less than its bigger brothers, but that's not 100% sure. That's what I'm going to be doing on this channel, is testing these. But I just really wanted to come in and share some of the accessories I got for it. And soon I'll be 3D printing some cool stuff. And maybe if you guys like these things, I can just share every once in a while what I'm doing and what I'm up to with these. Another thing about these are really cool because I do have an amplifier, and we can attach an amplifier to these. However, and again, you're going to have to do the battery mod. No matter how much you hate that battery mod, you guys hated it so much. Now it's starting to make sense, isn't it? So yeah, this is really funny because these two in here won't last that long. I mean, for example, FrSky Nirvana, no, not the FrSky Nirvana. My Horus X10 running R9M at 500 milliwatts. About 2 hours I've drained the battery, and it's using two 18650 lithium ion batteries. So yeah, I'm even thinking of doing a battery mod to that one, so just take that into consideration. So battery mod's always a really nice to have, plus it doesn't really, you don't have to modify any of the hardware inside, which if you've missed it, you can go ahead and check it out. Just put FrSky X-Lite battery mod and the video will pop out for you. So yeah, if you're thinking of getting these, this is really good. It doesn't rip while you're putting it on. It seems really nice, especially if you drop it, it'll keep it very well protected, which I really liked here also. Actually, let me put it on and show you how it looks on. Alright, so here it is. It's placed on. It fits perfect. As you can tell, there's nothing sticking out wrong or anything of that nature. The cutouts are just perfect here. And everything that you need access to is still just available for you. It doesn't block anything in the way. And the way it's held together is actually with friction. This thing, it's a pain actually to put on. Sometimes you might think you need a little bit of lube to put this thing on. Yeah, that's how much it's gripping on those arms here. And it has these little, we can say knobs or something, that'll just stick right into the screw holes here. It'll keep them nice and protected and away from dust or anything. So overall, it's a really nice controller. These accessories are kind of like a must-have depending on how you're starting out with. This will keep your controller protected from any scratch or anything, especially later on if you're going to try to sell it or anything of that nature. And these are really nice, especially if you're transitioning from something into the FrSky platform, so you don't have to, you know, basically buy a trillion receivers. Now you can still just, you know, while you save a little bit of money, you can use these, and if you have little toys, you can play with the toys, which is something really nice of the FrSky platform. And I'm really happy that they actually made these so quick as soon as this came out, which is really cool also. And well, that's gonna conclude it for this video, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll leave a link to everything down below. If you can use those greatly support the channel. And I will have more accessories coming up and some 3D printed stuff for this, so we can go ahead and check it out. And overall, it looks like a nice little controller. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.